Hey everybody, welcome back to Motherboards.org. Today we've got something pretty cool for those people out there who are into budget level cases that still have a lot of oomph underneath the hood. What am I talking about? Well, today I'm going to be taking a look at the new Cooler Master Scout 2. Now the Scout 2 is a case that's coming to market about $99. It's a mid-tower case. It only comes with one fan, but it has some pretty cool features and the design's supposed to be really nice. So with that said, let's first just take a look at the box and then we'll see what all is inside of it. So here's the front. You guys can see what it is. Got a little sniper person back there in the background. Got the Scout 2 logo, all that good stuff. Flip it around. Not too much on the side right here. So I'll just keep moving along with that. On the back here, it's got some of the stuff. Steel reinforced carrying handles, top exhaust vent, storm guard, has a single fan, has options for 2 more fans in the front, but only one's going to come inside. So you can see it has 7 bays, 3 tool-free ODD bays. It says large rubber feet. So beyond that, let's actually jump in now and actually see what it looks like. So take the trusty old knife here. Make an incision in the old top here. Another one right here. And an additional final one right here. And pop the top now. Where I will go ahead and debox it. Easiest way to get a case out, folks, is just to turn it upside down up the top and just remove it like this. Simplest way to do it. Simple, painless. Get that out of the way. All right. So we got right here, right on top. Okay, it's just the CM Storm by Cooler Master. It's just like a little mini guide thing here. Has instructions inside. Not that many people need instructions. So let's continue to take this thing out. At the cameraman. Oop, actually landed on the camera. Sorry about that, folks. Didn't mean to hit you with it. I was just trying for the cameraman. One more. Alright. Go ahead and take this thing completely out of its plastic now. Now, one thing cool right off the bat, folks. Now check this out. The handle. So, I'm going to go ahead right off the bat. I'm going to bring this over here for you folks to see. Check out the handle. So, I just now picked this up very, very easily. You guys saw how easily I picked this up to carry. Sorry, folks. First thing I'm going to do is I'm going to pop off the front panel. You guys can see there's a filter in here. It's not removable. Here, there's areas for 2 fans right here in the front. Those will blow intake air into your case. So here's this little gadget there. You can very easily pop it back onto the case. All right, folks. So now I pop the cover back onto the front of it. We'll start off looking at some of the features at the beginning of the case. We have your headphone and mic jack right here in the front. 2 USB 3.0. 2 USB 2.0. You have your start and reset buttons and fan control all here on top. Also on top here, we have more fans. Now this little piece on here, it's removable, but it's not very easily removable. I gotta say that. It's just not that easy. So, all right, folks, before I remove the side panels, let's just go real quick to the back of the case. You can see there are grommets here for water cooling. One of them actually is missing. Here's the single fan that I talked about. There are 7 expansion slots in the back and 3 OD bays. Power supply goes down here. This right here is kind of an interesting thing. I've heard this is used for like mouse rounding and locking your mouse. To me, it just always seemed like an extra piece of the case. But let's go ahead now and let's take the thumb screws off. And folks, I will say this. Now, to you guys, we're taking these thumb screws off easily. I'm going to be completely boldly honest with you. They were not easy at all. And there would have been no way that I could have got them off without actually using a tool. They were just too firmly screwed in there. I mean, that's not really that big of a deal. I mean, most people have a screwdriver lying around, but it's supposed to be completely tool-free. So let's go ahead and remove both the side panels and take a look at them. So here's the side panel right here. This one has a window on it. Also have room for 2 more fans on the side. So there's that. We'll go ahead and move that off to the side. We'll go ahead and we'll take the other side panel off. Just a plain old side panel there, nothing special. So now let's take a look at the inside of the case and how the cable management will be. So first off, let's flip it to the inside. Plenty of room on the inside. There's a big hole back here for accessing the back of your CPU. All your cabling and everything is right here. This is for plugging in all the stuff that's in the front controls that we talked about earlier. You have places on the bottom for fan mounting also, and there is a removable screen on the bottom. We'll get to that eventually anyways, but there is a removable screen on the bottom. I'll go to that last, I guess. I'll just move that out of the way. But inside here, you guys can see, like I said before, 7 places, single fan, 3 ODD bays on top, completely toolless, additional spacing down here. Here are the racks. They're pretty well tough made. They are flexible, but you don't need any screws or anything like that. You just place your drive inside of there. And you can see how this easily just bounces back into the system. Once you put your drive in it, you're just going to pop back in there. Here go the rest of the system parts right here. They're actually in another bracket, so we'll go ahead and pull that bracket out. Now these ones are a little bit different right here. You can see they come with both different types. These ones pop in on the side, and they had them, interesting enough, popped into the side of this box. Now I have to admit, it's pretty fucking ingenious, Cooler Master. I mean, of all this shit you've ever done, this is ingenious. Save yourself a slot, put it in the cardboard, and make it temporary. I like the idea. Thumbs up, guys. So this is all the parts and stuff that go inside there. Go ahead and just open the box up for you folks. I don't want to lose any of these parts. But in here are all the rest of your drive bay parts, all your mounting hardware, more drive bay mounts, just a whole bunch of them all in here. I'm not going to fill everything up in here if you need it be. So I'll go ahead and put those back in here, and we'll set this stuff off to the side. Another thing to note too, everything inside of here, folks, now this is my pet peeve. You guys all know in the past I made fun of Rodney for the removable motherboard tray. Well, my pet peeve, because I'm diabetic, is I don't like any sharp edges. Cutting myself on anything is an absolute frickin' no-no. So inside of here, completely throughout the case, is very, very well made. No sharp edges, no cheap metal, nothing cheap at all. So now let's go on to the back of the case and cable management. Now, you'd think, all right, this case is only $99, big deal. But check this out, dude. For 99 bucks, you get some serious cable management. My hand can very cleanly fit back here behind the back panel. I'm going to bring this up closer to you folks. There's plenty of room, and actually, here we go. Here's a little grommet that fell off. Found it inside the case, so it is here. You guys can see that there's plenty of room back here for cable management. Plenty of room for all your wiring to be placed back here behind so that nobody can see it. Now we'll go ahead and we'll put this little rubber grommet back in the old case. Ah, and there she is, back to her factory state. So, all right, everybody. Tell me what you guys think about this. I really feel this new Cooler Master product, the Scout 2, is a very solid product. Plenty of room for cable management. It's a mid-tower case. Great price coming into market at $99. Smooth edges all around. Plenty of options on the outside. Room for SLI or Crossfire. Great carrying case. Now, the last thing I was going to talk about, so I'll bring it back up, is the feet on the bottom. Now, some people might not care about this feature, but this is an important feature. And there are 2 fans that can be mounted here and 2 additional screens that can be mounted here for filters. I never suggest putting fans in the bottom of your case unless it's off the floor, because you're going to suck up nothing but a bunch of dust. So with that said, folks, let me hear your opinions. If you're not subscribed, please do so, and please like the video if you liked it, because you know we love you. And we'll see you guys back here on Motherboards.org.